On a flight from Tehran to Istanbul, an alarming incident unfolded when a male passenger attempted to open the emergency exit door while the plane was still in midair. The man, who had been behaving unusually throughout the flight, suddenly stood near the emergency exit at the rear of the aircraft and began to shout Allahu Akbar, which means God is greater in Arabic. The flight, operated by a commercial airline, was en route over international airspace when the man made his move. His actions were quickly noticed by other passengers and the cabin crew. The atmosphere on board turned from one of routine travel to one of panic and urgency as people realized the potential danger of opening an exit door at high altitude. A heroic passenger, whose quick thinking likely prevented a catastrophe, tackled the man before he could manipulate the door's handle. This brave individual, along with the assistance of several other passengers and crew members, managed to subdue and restrain him until the flight could safely land. The crew used zip ties to ensure the man was secured, highlighting the urgency and the level of threat they perceived. The plane made an emergency landing in Istanbul, where local security and law enforcement were prepared for the arrival. Upon landing, the man was immediately taken into custody for questioning and to assess whether there was any intent of terrorism involved or if the act was driven by other psychological or personal motives. The airline's response was swift, and they cooperated fully with the authorities to manage the situation. Authorities are now delving into a detailed investigation to ascertain the motives behind this alarming behavior. This includes examining the passenger's background, his mental health, and the security protocols in place at both Tehran and Istanbul airports. The event has reignited debates about flight security, the screening process for passengers, and the psychological evaluation of individuals before boarding international flights.